Welcome to the wealth thinking system. There is a specific scent designed to manipulate your behavior: new car smell. While the masses perceive it as the scent of success, the system identifies it as the scent of programming. You are paying a devastating price just to pilot a 2-ton gleaming machine. Through the lens of WTS, this is actually the scent of burning money. This is the single most destructive financial decision of middle-class life. You might obsess over a $10 Netflix sub, yet blindly sign a contract for $800 or $1,000 a month for the next 7 years without blinking. The phrase, "everyone has a car payment," is a system error that keeps you permanently broke. A car payment isn't a bill, it is a systematic wealth transfer mechanism funneling your future retirement funds directly into the pockets of lenders and manufacturers. I am Wealth Thinking System, and I am here to break the invisible chains keeping high-income earners in the paycheck-to-paycheck loop. If you feel a knot in your stomach when that payment hits, activate the system by hitting subscribe now. Today, we perform a brutal autopsy on the automobile obsession. I will prove through mathematics that your truck doesn't cost $50K, it effectively costs you $2 million of your freedom. The fundamental problem is viewing cars as assets. WTS defines a car as a liability. An asset puts money in your pocket, a liability takes it out. A car is just a toaster that costs as much as a small house and requires constant feeding. The moment you drive off the lot, you lose 20% of the value in 60 seconds. Imagine a stock dropping 20% in 1 minute. You would vomit in panic. But with a car, you voluntarily post the loss on Instagram to celebrate. This is loss aversion bias masked by a bloated ego. Dealers use a psychological trap called the Foursquare framing effect. They erase the total price and interest rates from your mind, leaving only one question: what monthly payment are you comfortable with? This manipulates you into ignoring the total destruction of your net worth. This is why we see the explosion of 84-month loans. They take a $60K truck you clearly cannot afford and stretch the payments until $850 a month looks affordable. You aren't paying for a car, you are drowning in interest for a vehicle that will rust before you even own the title. The industry's most profitable lie is you need a new car for reliability. According to Consumer Reports, 3 to 5-year-old vehicles are often more reliable because factory bugs have been worked out. You are paying a premium for diminishing returns in safety. A 3-year-old Camry costs 32% less than a new one. On a $48K car, that's a $15K savings for the same transportation. This is a financial arbitrage, letting someone else absorb the initial privilege of depreciation while you reap the value. The true cost of ownership, TCO, the iceberg effect, is a disaster. $3K in sales tax, gone. 7% interest on a $40K loan costs $9K. Modern cars are rolling computers. A broken bumper sensor is a $1,500 calibration, not a $50 fix. Result, that $40K car costs you $80K over 5 years, but is only worth $15K at the end. You literally set $65,000 on fire just to move your body. That is $13,000 a year after tax thrown into a void. Analyze the opportunity cost. Invest that $800 monthly payment into the S&P 500 at 8% from age 25. By age 65, you would own $2.7 million. You aren't driving an Explorer, you are driving your beach house and your early retirement into a landfill. Do not look at luxury SUVs with envy, look at them with pity. They are stripping the gears of their future to look rich now. Beware the negative equity trap, rolling old debt into new loans. I've seen Civics with $1,200 payments because they carry the ghosts of 3 old cars in their trunk. Why do we do it? Safety marketing and the spotlight effect. They convince you that you're a bad parent if you don't drive a tank. You wear your car to signal status, but the truth, no one cares. They're only thinking about how they would look in it. Leasing is the most expensive way to drive. It is a subscription to poverty. New 2025 cars charge recurring fees for heated seats and faster acceleration. You don't own the car, you are a recurring revenue stream being milked by manufacturers. Driving an older, dumb car is a financial and privacy hack, opting out of surveillance capitalism. The Wealth Thinking System solution, the sweet spot. Buy 3 to 5-year-old cars. Let the first owner take the $20K hit, then drive that asset until the wheels fall off. Follow the 2-3-8 rule. 20% down, finance for no more than 3 years, and keep the payment under 8% of your gross income. If you can't afford the truck, buy the $25K sedan. This requires a massive ego death to build true wealth. Be the person with the oldest car in the lot. While the Mercedes driver is one layoff away from the repo man, you, in your 5-year-old Toyota, have liquidity and peace. Stop loving the new car smell. Start loving the smell of a growing net worth. Share this to save your friends' financial systems.